So let's go live to the Marriott Center with Spencer, who I believe just downed some yogurt, which is a pregame ritual now or something.
I want some more.
Oh, you're eating it right now still? What the heck, man?
Trying to gain that weight.
You're the Brad Pitt from Ocean's 11 of this establishment.
I totally am.
Always eating.
There's always food everywhere. That's what I do. That's how I get game ready.
That's right.
Well, you look better than us. That's the one.
I wasn't going to bring it up, but I'm looking right now at you two. You look all comfy. Some of us have to wear ties, man.
Yeah. Some people have to actually work, and then there's us.
Yes.
Moments ago, Taysom Hill just addressed the media after practice and said that as of now, he's planning on coming back for the 2015 season. I wouldn't call this breaking news. I'd call it spraining news. Your thoughts on Taysom Hill returning for the 2015 season, at least declaring such?
Well, first of all, I think it's great that he made it official. I speculated that he would just from things that he had said on social media and just from different circles that I've been in. So it's good that he made it official, and I think that BYU can now look at that 2015 schedule knowing that Taysom Hill is going to do everything he can in his power to get back and take on that just gauntlet of a schedule. But doesn't feel so much like a gauntlet when you have a Heisman Trophy candidate contender like Taysom coming back with a ton of experience, especially if Jamal Williams can get healthy as well.
And that's a big question, too, that we have yet to know about Jamal. How long will that take? Taysom, by the way, said he suffered a fractured leg. We knew that. And minor ligament strains. Said ligaments were never shredded. So I think it's better than what we thought it was, right? Yeah.
Certainly. I mean, if you have ligament tears, then the process becomes a lot more arduous and it takes a lot longer. So for Taysom to just have some stress there in the ligaments, obviously the break is a really big issue, but I'd be shocked if Taysom Hill doesn't at least to some degree participate in spring ball just because he has that mindset. He has the Kyle Collinsworth mindset where he's like, I'm going to get back. They say 6 months. I'm going to make sure it's 5.5 or 5. But either way, I expect Taysom Hill to be ready to go when springtime rolls around, April, late March.
Yeah, and he doesn't need to, but I guess that'd be nice, right?
At least to have him throw some balls, to get some work on the field. Just to see him on the field makes his team that much more confident. And if it's spring football, whatever. I know that the season is obviously, the most important thing. But even to see him on the field again and throwing the ball and getting some timing down with the receivers will be a great thing for his team and for his coaches.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing is the timing with the receivers. I think he knows the system well enough, right? That's a no-brainer. But when it comes down to the chemistry and the timing of plays, more importantly, the passing plays, that's going to be the crucial part. When you look at Jordan, Leslie coming on in the summertime and them just putting that extra work in, you can see that chemistry, the first 4 games of how they were able to connect. So I'm hoping that he actually plays a lot during spring because I know the difference that it makes.
Yeah,
certainly.
And more on this later. I just don't think it matters if he plays in spring.
If
he missed the whole thing, I don't think it matters that much.
I'm guessing he'll be the starting quarterback regardless.
I don't know. I think we'll have a quarterback battle going into fall camp next year with one JC transfer.
I don't know. JC guys, you never want to count the JC guys. Yeah. Just saying.
Spoken like a true JC guy.
Spencer Linton is live in the Marriott Center preparing to call the women's game at 11. Let's talk about that in a moment. But first, the men's game, we saw BYU take down Arkansas last night. We saw our interview with Anson Winder. Now they prepare for Southern Virginia, who actually has a guy that back when you and I did high school games on iProvo together, Preston Eaton.
That's right.
Eaton's going to be in the house from Springville, led the state of Utah in 4A.
We have 2 Eatons in the building. Preston's sister, Lexi, is the star of the BYU women's basketball team, and now Preston coming for Southern Virginia. So it's going to be an interesting contest. Taylor Larson, a guy that has BYU ties, his dad, Russell Larson, started here in the early 90s. And so there are some people that know each other and some circles that will clash a little bit tonight. And so big day of basketball at the Marriott Center, starting with Cal State Northridge and BYU here, who, oh, by the way, if you want to watch a good women's basketball team, Cal State Northridge is just that. They start 5 seniors. They're very experienced, picked to win their conference. And BYU has a huge test trying to replace Jennifer Hampson.
Who's walking in front of the camera?
Yeah, tell him get out the way, man.
That's the second time this has happened.
You need to get something, man.
This is amateur hour.
What in the world?
Hey, Bush League.
Get me some more yogurt.
You're killing me, man. Killing me, dude. I'm filming here.
That's coming up at the top of the hour, about 8 minutes away from that. BYU and Northridge women's basketball team. What do you expect from the women's team? Because they lost their opener at South Dakota State.
Yeah, they didn't exactly lighten up the schedule early on. You say South Dakota State, what in the world? That team on an annual basis, it seems like, wins their conference. And so the Jackrabbits are a good team on the road in 3-degree weather. That's a brutal trip. Jeff Judkins told us that yesterday. But now they come home, and even though this is their home opener and it's Kids Day and there will be some, some loud noises, and I say noises because kids are screaming behind me, but
they are screaming behind you.
It's a real test for BYU because this Northridge team went to the NCAA tournament last year, and they're picked to win the Big West, and it's not close, 13 of 14 first-place votes. So this is going to be a real test for BYU today.
That's coming up in 7 minutes on BYUtv and BYU Radio. Good luck. Get some more yogurt in or whatever.
I will do that. I will scrape the bottom of this.
Awesome.
Nice.
Spencer, thank you.
You got it.